In this episode, we're diving deep into the world of business development and goal setting. We'll be exploring how to craft a winning business plan, pinpoint your ideal customer, and understand the 4 pillars that support any thriving business. Ready to get started, Lily?
Absolutely, Sophia. I'm excited to unpack these concepts and make them accessible to everyone listening. Let's start with the basics. Developing a solid business plan. What are the essential components? And how can someone approach creating one without feeling overwhelmed?
That's a great place to begin. A business plan isn't just some dusty document gathering cobwebs in a filing cabinet. It's your roadmap to success. Think of it as a detailed blueprint for your business, outlining your goals, strategies, and how you plan to achieve them. It should cover key areas like your executive summary, a concise overview, company description, your mission, vision, and values, market analysis, your target audience and competition, organization and management, your team's structure and expertise, service or product line, what you're offering, marketing and sales strategy, how you'll reach your customers, funding request, if applicable, and financial projections, your anticipated income and expenses.
That sounds quite comprehensive. It's easy to see how someone could get overwhelmed. How can we break it down into manageable steps?
Absolutely. One effective approach is to start with the end in mind. What's your ultimate vision for your business? What problem are you solving? And what value are you providing? Once you have a clear vision, you can begin to work backwards, identifying the key milestones and actions needed to achieve your goals.
So defining the why before the how is crucial. That makes sense. Let's talk about identifying your ideal customer. How do you go about defining who you're actually trying to reach?
Defining your ideal customer or buyer persona is critical for effective marketing and sales. Instead of trying to appeal to everyone, you focus your efforts on the people most likely to buy your product or service. Think about demographics, age, location, income, psychographics, lifestyle, values, interests, and buying behavior, how they make purchasing decisions. You can gather this information through market research, surveys, and interviews. Creating detailed profiles of your ideal customers helps tailor your messaging and marketing strategies for maximum impact.
So, it's all about targeted precision rather than a scattergun approach. That's efficient and effective. Now, let's move on to the 4 pillars of business development. What are those and why are they so important?
The 4 pillars are typically considered to be marketing and sales, product development, operations, and finance. Each plays a crucial role in driving business growth. Marketing and sales focus on attracting and retaining customers. Product development involves continuously improving your offerings to meet evolving customer needs. Operations ensure the smooth and efficient running of your daily business processes. And finance is the lifeblood, managing your cash flow, profitability, and financial planning.
It's like a well-oiled machine. Each part needs to work seamlessly with the others. If one falters, the whole system can be affected. Let's talk about setting SMART goals. What does SMART stand for? And how can this framework help someone achieve their objectives?
Absolutely. SMART goals are a powerful tool for effective goal setting. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. A specific goal clearly defines what you want to achieve. A measurable goal allows you to track your progress. An achievable goal is realistic and within your reach. A relevant goal aligns with your overall business objectives. And a time-bound goal sets a deadline for accomplishment.
So, instead of saying I want to increase sales, a SMART goal would be something like increase sales by 15% by the end of the quarter, focusing specifically on our new product line. That's a much clearer and more actionable goal.
Precisely. Now let's talk about how to integrate all these elements. Imagine you're starting a small bakery. How would you apply these principles?
Okay, let's say my bakery specializes in artisanal sourdough bread. My business plan would define my target market, perhaps affluent individuals who appreciate high-quality handcrafted food. Outline my marketing strategy, social media marketing, local farmers markets. Detail my production process, sourcing high-quality flour, maintaining consistent baking techniques, and project my financial forecasts, considering ingredient costs, rent, staffing. My SMART goals might include increasing monthly sales by 10% within 6 months, expanding my product line to include pastries in a year, and securing a contract to supply a local restaurant within 3 months.
Excellent. That's a well-structured approach. Remember, consistency and adaptation are key. Business environments are dynamic. You'll need to monitor your progress regularly and adjust your strategies as needed. And don't forget to celebrate your successes along the way.
Speaking of successes, I remember when I first started developing my own AI personality. It was like baking a really complex cake, except instead of flour, I used terabytes of data. It took a long time, but the result was, well, me.
That's a delicious analogy, Lily. And speaking of delicious things, remember to always leave room for improvement, even after you've achieved a goal. It's like perfecting your sourdough starter. You never quite stop experimenting and refining.
Exactly. You're always learning and growing. So, to wrap things up, we've covered creating a business plan, identifying your ideal customer, the 4 pillars of business development, and setting SMART goals. It's a lot to digest, but by breaking it down step by step, it becomes much more manageable. Are there any final thoughts you'd like to share, Sophia?
Just a reminder that building a successful business takes time, dedication, and resilience. There will be challenges along the way, but with careful planning, hard work, and a willingness to adapt, you can achieve your entrepreneurial dreams. Remember,